UPSC mains syllabus mention about major crops, cropping patterns in various part of the country, different types of irrigation and irrigation systems storage, transport and marketing of agricultural produce and issues and related constraints, as well as e-technology in the aid of farmers. This is the line mentioned in your syllabus. So in this session, we are going to cover e-technology in the aid of farmers. One of the very important topic for UPSC mains exam. In this topic of e-technology in the aid of farmers, we are going to cover the following dimensions. Number one, uses of e-technology for farmers. Number two, success of e-technology in agriculture sector. Number three, initiatives related to e-technology to aid farmers, that is both by the government as well as private sector, such as National E-Governance Plan in Agriculture. Next is Information Technology Vision 2020, Kisan SMS Portal. I hope you heard about it. National Agriculture Market, that is ENAM, again important, and many more. We'll see all these initiatives. Next dimension is challenges in e-agriculture, or you can say e-technology in the aid of farmers. Next, way forward, your favorite one. Next is Digital India and agriculture sectors. And in last, we'll see the previous year UPSC mains question. Now, before we discuss the above dimensions, first we will discuss the condition of agriculture in India. Please understand it carefully. These some of the important facts. Like agriculture sector in India is one of the important sector, as you all know this thing. It is the primary source of livelihood for about 58% of India's population. Agriculture sector contributes about 18% of GDP. And if you see growth in gross value added in agriculture and allied sector, it stood at 4% in financial year 20, that is 2020. Apart from the above facts, farm sector growth has been stunted by low productivity, fragmented land holdings. So these are some of the issues. Like another issues like recurrence of over, or you can say underproduction, reflecting a clear market asymmetry, lack of good agricultural practices, and reform in farm marketing. Also, globalization has posed a newer challenge for the sector, where the farmers have to produce quality product at par with world market, and that should be at reasonable prices. Now, e-technology can play an important role in addressing these challenges and uplifting the livelihood of Indian farmers. Some time in place of e-technology, that is in place of e-technology, we also use a word e-agriculture. So both these words are same. So don't get confused. Or you can say e-agriculture or e-technology is a term to study the role of information and communication technology in agricultural development, because today's ICT jamana, simply speaking, it is a way of harnessing the power of ICT in agricultural domain. Okay, so you all are used to your technology. So again, we want this in agriculture. Now we'll see use of e-technology. So e-technology can help agriculture sector, particularly if you see in two major ways. Number one, that is decision making. Means it help in improved decision making by dissemination of relevant and timely information to farmers. For example, regarding agro input such as seeds, fertilizers, pesticides, etc., crop and soil health management, weather forecasting and disaster preparedness, agro processing, market support and marketing of agriculture produce, agro finance and management of farm agri business, suitable government schemes, localized information on specific farm and agricultural related subject around village, block, district, state, whatever. That is at all level. So these are the information which farmer can get if ICT will be there. So you can see the role of information in taking decision. You also take daily decision in life if you have information beforehand. Hence we can say that timely information can help in improving skills and productive capacities of farmers, as well as ensuring cost effectiveness, viability and sustainability of the farming practices. So this is the importance of getting timely information, and that is through ICT. Now what is the next use of e-technology? It can facilitate linkages with academy, industry and government agencies. In other words, it will help farmers access information and knowledge about emerging technologies and find suitable markets for their produce. Also remember that experts are of the opinion that introduction of information and technology in agriculture can bring another green revolution in India with easy and cost effective information to the farmers at right time.